Hello everyone, I'm going to go through steps I did this year for my food plot. I did a controlled burn or prescribed burn. It was late when I got to it or decided to do it. Everything was really green. Uh, this field hadn't been mowed in years or worked up in, if ever. But that's what it did look like. This is kind of what it is now. Now I did this a few months ago. And but what I did to start with was I went through and I sprayed it to kill it all off. And I didn't wait as long as I wanted to. We're getting like 4 inches of rain in the next few days, so I had to kind of burn it faster than I wanted to. I'll post some pictures though of me burning it. Once I got it going, it went pretty good. Kind of got spotty, but so I burnt it all off, and then I just waited a few days, and I went through, and I don't know if it was the right thing to do or what. I don't know. It was the first time doing it, but I mowed everything that didn't get burnt all the way. I tried burning it again. It just wasn't happening. So I went through and I mowed it. And here, I got a little section over here I'll show you. Which, when I say it was kind of spotty and didn't burn all the way down, it looked something like that. Kind of just stragglers, I guess, here and there. But so I went through after it was all burnt off and I mowed that type of stuff. Then I went through and I disked it. Now, if I would have had a tractor and a plow, I would have plowed it right over, then disked it, obviously. But I don't have a tractor or a plow. So all I have is a disc that I borrowed from a friend and a four-wheeler. So this is it. I added some cinder blocks on there just for some extra weight. Nothing fancy, and it took a lot of passes. I mean, it was not easy. Well, it was easy. All you do is sit on a four-wheeler, just time-consuming, I guess. But yeah, I went through and I just disked it, and this is kind of, it rained last night, so it's kind of really wet, but it worked up. You can't really tell, but it did work up really well. So that's, and I've been working it pretty often, just trying to loosen it up as much as I can. I loosened it up, and then I drug it to kind of flatten it and try to break it up a little more. And all I used for a drag was this old bed frame or box spring that I got for my dad. I put those blocks right on top of there for some more weight, and that helped break everything up, the big chunks. Yeah, so I did that. Same thing on this side. Now this is about 200 yards long, 30 yards wide. If you can see those trees right over there, I'm going to put a stand up in there, and then one up in here. So, like I said, this is nothing fancy. It's probably bigger than I should have, but it's just fun to do for me. I'm planting Deer Creek brassicas this year on this long one. Then I'm going to do on this side Antler King Slam Dunk. I did Honey Hole last year on the back part of the property, but that one I was able to, my buddy's dad came over and plowed it all up and dissed it. I mean, it was perfect, perfect soil. So yeah, so now I'm waiting on the soil sample, which should be here in the next couple of days. It's middle of July, so it's getting down to it. We're up here in northern Wisconsin, so I kind of got to get it planted quick because frost comes pretty quick in these parts. But yeah, soil sample should be here in a couple days. I'm going to get that, grab what I need from the feed store, and then throw the fertilizer down. Probably just that in, probably wait a couple days. Hopefully it'll get a little bit of rain after I put that fertilizer down to kind of get that nitrogen down in the soil so it doesn't burn off the seed. And then after that, I'll disc it up again, depending on how the soil is or how hard it is. Disc it up to loosen up, and then I'll broadcast it, just throwing the seed on top, I'll try to plan it out right before a rain. So if I gotta wait a week later, whatever. But I like to broadcast it right on top, and hopefully within a day or two a rain comes through, pushes that seed right down into the soil. With these brassicas, I mean, it doesn't have to get in there. Some people drag them. I've never had to do that. I just broadcast them, let the rain push them into the soil. So yeah, stay tuned. It'll be a little bit probably. I'll take another video when I broadcast it, and fertilizer and all that jazz. So yeah, stay tuned, and wish me luck.